Yo guys, and welcome back to more of ARK Survival Evolved in Extinction. As you guys can see, I've been increasing the size of my base. I've just been doing a little bit of harvesting. Well, more than a little bit actually. I've been doing a lot of harvesting, a lot of foraging, all that kind of stuff, you know, to try and get the base a little bit bigger. A little bit more resourceful. That way we can really crack on and, you know, just check out the new creatures, check out the new biomes and such. And I've learned something very important along the process. So, of course, you know, my rates are a little bit increased and I already have like a pickaxe and all that kind of stuff. But I've come to realise that if you spawn here in the city, the game really does just absolutely chuck resources at you. I mean, check this out for just a moment, guys. I've been killing a lot of enforcers, and I've been getting so much metal, like really have been getting a ton of metal from it. I've been getting many blueprints, including a 180. 180 Ascendant blueprint, which is a little bit better than the 102 one I have there. And funnily enough, it's actually cheaper. And like I said, you know, killing all these enforcers means I've gotten a ton, an absolute ton of electronics. Like, look at that, 1,384 electronics just from killing enforcers. 1,387 oil just from killing them. I got in a lot of element dust. Speaking of which, turns out I was a little bit wrong with my whole point about making elements in the previous episode. For some reason, on the patron server, I got my element slab immediately. But then when I tried doing it, you know, here, as you can see, I already had my first bit of element. It went ahead and it, you know, was the whole unstable thing, and it took a minute and a half to spoil into regular element. So I'm not sure why it didn't happen before, but hey ho, there you go. But yeah, so by having 2 bits of elements here, that means I farmed over 2,000 element dust, which, you know, to make a replicator is pretty damn slow. I'm not looking forward to that at all, but hey, it is a start. It definitely is a start. And also, I've also got like all these other things here, like I got a bit of cementing paste, which is nice. I got that from a beaver dam. Got a lot of crystal, which is really nice. All these fragmented green gems, which it says it belongs to, or crafting ingredients, certain primitive tools and saddles, and it makes me think, is that aberrant creatures? But then I've not actually seen any non-corrupted aberrant creatures here, so I'm a little bit confused about that. In fact, let's just try searching for some kind of like aberrant creature. Yeah, exactly. So that there, I think, is the Ravager or the Rockdrake saddle. So I don't have access to that. Do I have access to, like, say, the climbing pick? I don't. So I'm very interested to know what these green gems are for. And you get so many of them. The fact they're fragmented makes you think that you craft them, you know, like you combine them. But again, maybe it's for the gacha, actually. Yeah, it must be for the gacha. That'd make more sense. Well, anyway, learning. we're just learning right now. But my point here being is that this game really does just absolutely throw resources at you. It's very clear. It's very obvious that you as a player, you've come here from Aberration, you've conquered Rockwell and everything else. You know, so the trivial things like, you know, having a wooden, you know, like a wooden base is, you know, beyond you. You're going to be upgrading to metal electronics very quickly. Speaking of, it is time to upgrade to metal electronics. Let's go ahead then and get the generator. So I know this bit here may be a little bit mundane, but I figured, you know, since I am going a lot faster paced this, you know, this season because I've already been and done everything, and I really want to check out the new stuff, I figured that, you know, starting the episode with all the electricity and stuff would have been a little bit, you know, oh, what happened here then? Which is why I've chosen to do this little bit here together, especially as guys. I need polymer, and the only way I know to get polymer right now, you know, involves going into the to the Wasteland, and I wasn't doing that without you guys. Oh god, no, I was not going to go into the Wasteland without you. So let's get our first generator then, which is, you know, all it is electronics and metal ingots, and again, the game just chuck those at you in the form of enforcers, so that is super easy to get. Let's get our outlet. Let's get a square. Oh, I need pearls. Oh, pearls. How do you get pearls? Right, I forgot about that. Of course, right, beaver dams. I can get pearls from beaver dams, so I've not got any yet. Well, that's fine then. That is fine. Well, instead then, can I get like just a regular cable? Watch you just completely screw me over now. Okay, no, good. Oh, good, imagine that. Because I was able to make a, like a little bit of a base like this very quickly in the patron server as well, and I'd already been and got, you know, beaver dams and sort of pearls So yeah, not having it there just really confused me for a second there. Whoopsie. But there we go, put that there. Get the, where is it? So get the outlet there. I can never remember the name of this thing, I have no idea why. There we go. And saying that, another thing, like I said, it just chucks oil at you, so getting gasoline is, you know, super duper easy. So it really does make it so easy just to rush into metal tin, into like electronics and such. It's crazy. Now then, I have that. I need a fabricator, which I can do in here. Because what I really want, spark powder, okay. Because what I really want is, I've been thinking a lot, right? I know the last episode I said I want to get a Velonosaur, and I still do. I really want to check those out. But, you know how it is, guys, right? New expansion, new DLC, new creatures, everyone's excited, everyone's showing off all their progress, and everything's really cool and amazing and new and exciting, and, well, there's a creature I want a lot more. In fact, there's two creatures I want a lot more than the Velonosaur just right now. I want to get all four. I'm actually really excited to get all four creatures. But the Mana, I can never remember its name. The Managarmer, I think. I'm just gonna call it the Flying Wolf, the Dragon Wolf, the Dragon Wolf and the Owl. Them two, they are gonna be required, utterly required. So well, actually, the Owl, maybe not so much as I thought. Now that I think about it, so I wanted it to be like the better RG. Then I remembered it can't pick things up. At least, you know, not that I found out so far. So then again, actually, but the Flying Wolf, I need that badly. That's going to be amazing for just traversing the map. At least I think it will be. I hope it will be. Which then will allow me to get things like, you know, things like the Velonosaur. So it'll be nice and good. Let's just chuck this here. Is that good? Yeah, it's about good enough. It's oh, it's actually not clipping. Wow, that's a first. Right then. And I got like spare spark powder, put that in there. I've actually got a bunch of spoiled meat, fantastic. Let's grab a load more narcotics then if I'm going to be taming very soon. I want to get all the narcs that I can. Then, so I have those two. Let's grab our gasoline. God damn it. I think it pulled out all the gasoline from when I made, oh no, actually, yeah, okay, fabricator. Right, let's chuck that in there. That's turned on, great. So, like I said, you know, the whole plan of taming, I'm going to need a lot of narcs, a lot of trank darts, which I guess is in the smithy actually, but still though, just generally just have everything here and ready and going. That way I can just crack on. Now, like I said, I need polymer, and the only way to get polymer that I know of is well, from Mantis technically, but also from corrupted dinos. So me and Edward here, we're going to go on a bit of a journey, which I'm hoping, really direly hoping, won't end absolutely terrible. Because the variety of corrupted creatures that you can get out there is quite large. It definitely is quite large. I mean, you know, there's these typical ones, you know, like raptors, Dilophosaurs. I actually haven't seen a dodo now that I think about it. But yeah, like stegos, trikes, they're all the typical ones. It's predictably there's rexes. You know, you gotta have corrupted rexes, carnos, even more raptors again. And then there's the corrupted dinos like gigas, deathworms, rock drakes, wyverns. You know, all those kind of ones. They're a bit scary, a bit big. So that's going to be a lot of fun. First things first, there you go, kill them two. And get, oh god, I'm lagging hard, what the hell? I think I just got stuck in the corpses there. So there we go, we've got 23 corrupted nodules. These are the extinction equivalent of polymer. And, oh, okay. Random snakes just appeared there. Now, I will say this actually, one thing I've noticed about this map in general, which is honestly quite terrifying. Corrupted creatures, they just appear. I've seen, again, on the Patreon server, so as you guys can tell, you know, I'm a little bit ahead of myself here. But what I've noticed is that corrupted creatures, they just appear. They materialize in thin air right in front of you, and they spawn fast. They spawn really fast, and it is quite terrifying. That is an interesting looking rock. These are all interesting looking rocks. Is this metal? That one, I'm not sure if that one there is metal. Let's go ahead then and quickly. So I really can't afford to spend much time out here. I mean, I can. I just, you know, I don't want someone to come and kill me. Oh, wow. That is a rich metal node. So you know how I was saying earlier about how the game just chucks metal out at you? That right there, for example. That is... Okay, that's just a very funky looking rock here. Right. Got dodos, got some trees. Got some Ankies over there. Right then, that is a corrupted Rex. A couple of gas bags. Let's have a look at little gas bags then, shall we? What level are you? You're level 12. Can I kill you? Oh. Oh yeah, I did kill it. I got a gas bag, a bladder. Now that... Oh god. Like I said. Gigas. Oh, and you're level 36. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that just look terrifying? There's another Rex to my left. Oh, okay, you don't do much damage. Oh, black pearls. I just got black pearls from that. Right, that's fantastic because I'm gonna need... Oh, actually, what level are you? I'm getting ahead of myself. Level 12. That's fantastic. So you're gonna need so many black pearls for just tech in general, and I had no idea how to get them. Even more, and leech. Awesome. So what have I gotten so far then? I got a gas bag bladder. Right. I got a bunch of leech blood, a ton of polymer, essentially. Some claws, some arms, and some pearls. Right. Now, of course, you know, oh wait, what is that debuff there? I'm gassed. I'm gassed? What does that mean? Am I... What? Is that because of the gas bag bladder? Okay. That's... I don't appear to be losing anything. Like, my hunger, my hydration, my health, everything's fine. That's... The gas bladder is in my Therizina's inventory, so it's not because of that. Okay. That's a little bit odd. Right. Just kind of looking around here, just make sure I don't get ahead of myself here, because, you know... Okay, there's a rock drake ahead of us. What level is that rock drake? Level 18. Okay, I've got a couple of stegos there. Another gas bag. I've got to say, man, I kind of feel sorry for the gas bags. Like, when I first saw them, I originally thought they looked very silly and derpy. And now, you know, in-game, I see they just get attacked by everything. Everything just gangs up on the poor little buggers. It's so cruel. Then again, you know, at the same time, I kind of want their bladders. So, you know, it's their fault. Right, rock drake. Let's see you, mate. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look eerie? Alright, cool. Got a feather. Yeah, the rock drakes I also feel kind of sorry for because they just have no feathers left. Like, those things are just grounded. So, while they're, like, enraged and angry and everything, they just want to kill everything. The poor little buggers can't even move. Or can't even fly. There's another one ahead of me over there, plus gas bag. Can I kill you in time? I can. I got another bladder. Great. I'm sure they're going to have a use at some point later on. Got the trike here. Ooh. What level are you, trike? 156. Damn. Keratin. Good, good. I've got another drake right there. What level are you? You are level 12. It's funny how when they're cloaked... Oh, there's the Giga. It's funny how when they're cloaked, you know, that... Oh, you're neon. Mate, you're so cool. Right. I keep losing my train of thought there. Just seeing so many cool things. I do want to check out and see what level that Giga is. Although it's probably a really bad idea. Oh, is that it over there? Oh, I think it might be. Can I, like, get it from here? Oh. No, I guess not. I'm still gassed, whatever that means. I'm very confused about that debuff. Oh, is it stuck in the building? Oh, that's a Reaper King in the building. Level 72. There's 2 of them. Oh, God. And no, there's the Giga. Oh, there's the Giga right there. What level? You're a level 30 with 35k HP. Right, that's interesting. Oh, God. Look at that. That's so cool. But my God, I need to get out of here. That is really dangerous. I did say earlier, or in a previous episode, I should say. I did say that, you know, obviously, you know, I've got my Therizino. I'll eventually have my Rex as well. Yeah, it'll be quite nice and strong and whatever. And let's be honest, it's going to put me a little bit ahead. Which I feel a little bit bad for. But at the same time, you know, I put all that work in. Anyway. Despite all of that, if I do lose any of my dinos, I'm not gonna... Ooh, hello, lag. If I do lose any of my dinos, I'm not gonna re-download them or anything like that. If I lose my Rex, for example, that is a loss. So, like here on my Therizino, I'm not gonna just, you know, play it cocky. If I lose it, I lose it, and I don't want to lose it. Fortunately, these Stegos and the Tracks and such are easy enough to kill. Is that another Giga or is that a Rex? I think that's a Rex. I can see like a very large creature. Oh yeah, oh, see guy, did you see that? Right there, you just saw the two tracks there just kind of, it's like it was static or electricity, they just appeared into existence. Damn. So you think, right, if that's what it takes them to spawn, they just decide to spawn and there you go. Just imagine how dangerous this like the Wastelands actually are. Right, but I feel like I'm getting very carried away out here. Let's kill these two Rexes. More pearls. Oh, yes. And loads of prime. Right, let's get on out of here then. I really shouldn't stay around this long. Not with they're just appearing like that. All those Rexes, plus, you know, all of the Reaper Kings, Gigas. But one thing I did notice. Every time I killed a Rex, I got black pearls. That is pretty sweet. That really is pretty sweet. So, maybe that's how you get black pearls then? You gotta kill like the bigger corrupted carnivores, maybe? Not entirely sure about that. But hey, it's a start. It's a start to, you know, finding out in general. Right. Now that I've got all the polymer that I need, there's going to be a lot of polymer, it's going to last me quite a long time. Let's get back to base. We're going to have to make a refrigerator with that, now that we've got electricity and power. And thus with the refrigerator, I'll not only be able to store the polymer safely and, you know, not have it spoil, but also just, you know, generally store everything. Store things like prime meat, because I don't have sheep, I don't have mutton, so taming a prime is going to be quite interesting. And, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I think that's leech blood as well, actually. Might need the leech blood. I actually have no idea. But I might come in. Oh, actually, I wonder. Earlier on, while you know, running around harvesting, yeah, right here, there's a lot of very large saber-tooth salmon here. I don't know what I can use leech blood even for, but I know I can use it for fishing, so you never know, guys. I was saying, like, it was like last week now, I think. Only just a week ago, in our fishing episode. It turned out to be pretty damn good, so you never know. Maybe, I think I will. In any case, Explorer Notes. Ooh, that's cool. There's the, oh, from Diana. Oh, wow, okay. So there you go, guys. You know, if you want to read it, that's it all there. That's the first one I've seen from Diana. I've seen a couple from Helena, a couple from Mei Yin, and then, of course, you know, some from He Who Waits. But, oh wait, was it He Who Waits? The name was something like that. You know, the scary, spectral tech god. Which we think is Helena. Right then, back home once again. Now, on the way back home, one thing I remembered that I forgot to mention earlier was, so the whole deal, like I said earlier, about how the game just kind of chucks all these resources at you and all that kind of stuff. One thing that you guys will probably notice, like here in the in this tech city, there is a ton of Tapajaras. There's a lot of Pteranodons, there's a lot of RGs, there is a ton of Tapas. And that is very interesting because on the one hand, you know, Tapas are quite uncommon on other maps, particularly Ragnarok, oh my god. So it's really cool to see that they're so abundant here. Spinos too, actually. But not only that though, you know, when you think about it, I don't know about you guys, but Tapajaras have always been one of my favourite flyers. You know, not including Wyverns and Griffins, of course. Tapajaras they're wicked. They're really, really good. So to see so many of them around here is very interesting. Alright, do that. Chuck everything all in there. Grab all that stuff back that I did not mean to put in there. And now we're no longer need a preserving bin. Obviously I would have a jerky later on, but I'm not going to do a farm and jerky and all that kind of stuff here. I think I'd rather, you know, have a more permanent base. I'm not going to live in the tech city forever. As good as it is for getting, like, insane amounts of metal, oil, crystal and such, it's not really necessarily where I want to stay. But it's a good start though, it's a damn good start. Right, That's all of our polymer sorted. Got a bit more metal in there. Get the spark powder in them two there. And then I think that may about wrap it up for this episode then. So guys, the plan then, like I said, the plan is... Oh, got more polymer there. Interesting. That's not the plan, no. I want to get a MatingIntervalMultiplier. I'm gonna have to learn that name at some point. I really am, or remember the spelling. It's just such an awkward spelling. I'm gonna have to get that creature. I think that's gonna really help out, and it's gonna really unlock more of the map a lot quicker than, say, if I had an RG or a Pteranodon. So, you know, it's one thing being able to fly around, it's another actually being able to defend yourself while you're flying. So that is going to be on my radar very, very soon. I'm going to have to figure out how to tame one. And I'm going to need some trank darts for it. So I have a feeling arrows are not going to be enough. So guys, a bit of a rambly episode, but of course, you know, I wanted to do this bit here with you. That way we didn't just tune into, you know, electricity. So now you guys see, now you guys know. And hopefully know a little bit more about, you know, starting up and where to get your resources and such. But anyway, again, rambling. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And, yeah, taming. Look forward to it. I'll catch you soon.